You're listening to The Word on the Streets with Joe Bingham, Jason Tasker, and Raj Pujada.
Yeah.
Right, smashed it.
Welcome back.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to Word on the Streets.
Word on the Streets, a.k.a. TWOTS.
Yeah, we're down to two people. We mentioned last week that all three of us felt ill. Well, two of us were strong enough to survive, and the third one, Jason, has fucked it. He's
That's
gone.
because he's pure white.
Yeah.
Like, I'm Indian, so obviously bare diseases in India.
That is true.
So built an immune system. You're from Brum, which is just dirty. And Jason, he's always lived in England and not built up a good immune system. So
That's true. He's living better than the rest of us. And, I mean, he's potentially ill for his fancy yacht holiday. He goes the same time as us, doesn't he?
When's he going?
He flies the same day as us on Saturday, I think, to his yacht party.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
Jason's going on his bougie yacht party, but might be shitting off the side of the boat into a sea. So, look forward to hearing about that. So in the meantime, it's just me and Raj.
Sat on opposite sides of the room, just how we like it.
Yeah, I mean, what we could do for an hour is what Raj has made me do recently, which is play darts and 8-ball pool against him on iMessage all day, every day.
How sick is it, though?
Yeah, it's all right, but like, I'm allowed to sleep at some point. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
why'd you stop playing yesterday?
Because I went to sleep.
Do you know, my watch was charging, so it weren't vibrating on my wrist like usual. And I just occasionally glance back at my phone like, did Joe make a move?
What? So now I'm like, when you first start talking to a bird and you're checking to see if she's replying to your messages. But
I
it's
never
to
do
see-
that. I play it cool, bro.
But you're looking to see if I've sunk your battleship at 1:30 in the morning. Let me rest, man.
Oh man, it's sick though. That whole thing is just.
I'm not very good at a lot of them, though.
So you admit it finally because you give bare jib on the chat.
Well, I'm good at battleships.
Yeah, but that's a guessing game.
Nah, there's a system.
What's your system on battleships, you prick?
I'll find your boats.
Yeah,
But if I'm not
you
gonna tell
guess
you,
my
I'm not going to
boats.
tell you my system because then you might win. I beat you at Connect 4.
No, you didn't.
I did.
I don't think you did.
I did.
I got the stats, you know.
I'll
Don't-
scroll back up if you want. I beat you at Connect 4. You don't know how to play chess, so that's one game gone.
I'll learn.
You know how to play Simpleton's chess, which is checkers.
And I smoked you.
Yeah,
I had 8 kings on that motherfucker.
Yeah, I don't even know what happened. I just made a move. I still had 4 pieces left. I made a move and it just went, you lost. I
Yeah,
was
because there's
like,
no way you could beat me.
Yeah.
Any piece you moved was dead.
Oh, is it?
That's why, yeah.
Okay. Like checkers, mate. Alright.
Checkers, mate. Is that what you just said?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Nah, we're on fire.
Darts, I fucking smoke you, bro.
Yeah, I'm not very good at the dart. You know what? It's just because the way you swipe with your
You haven't
thumb.
fingered enough girls.
I always, yeah, exactly.
Do you know why you're going wrong there? I just noticed your technique.
Yeah, because I'm holding the phone, so it always goes right. What? So what? Are you putting it on a flat surface? You fucking sweat.
I hold it with this hand and do it with the index finger.
You've got a ruler for the pool as well, haven't it?
No, you do though. You
are you
definitely
chatting
got a
about?
rule. Sometimes I do this. I wink with one eye and I put my finger up to see if it's coming.
Oh man. So what made you download this app originally?
I've had it for years.
Mm.
And I matched this girl on Hinge and she was in Italy.
Okay.
So I thought, can't
What,
bang.
you
So
want
I
pa-
was
you
just
want
trying to play some games.
Trying to lay the groundwork for
I
when she gets
said,
back.
do you have an iPhone? If you have a Samsung, I stop talking to you.
Yeah, but that was before the app. To be fair, isn't it?
Yeah.
That was before the games. Are you on passport mode? Is that how you've ended up with someone in Italy? Are you?
No, she obviously is, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
is it? Oh, it's not just someone from over here who's then gone on holiday. Or
Yeah,
something.
she's on holiday there from here, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And how's that going?
Yeah, she's beating me at a lot of games,
Oh, is it?
actually,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Oh, it's not her first rodeo. Then maybe she does the same thing.
No, I got her to download it also. I think she's just very intelligent. It's like,
So that's why she can play darts on her phone.
see, it's the aiming game she's really bad at.
Okay.
But anything that takes a bit of skill, she kicks the shit out of me.
Like, what are you like playing the word games with her? And that?
Yeah, smokes me.
Is that why you've not sent me an invite to the word games because you've not got a very good record?
Yeah, I'm not good at those. Cup pong, I win. Basketball, I win. Listen, what I'm saying, DM me. I'll play any of you if you got an iPhone. If you got a Samsung, just unfollow me.
Just gonna hand your number out like that willy nilly.
Yeah, what? It's a number, innit?
Yeah.
What are they gonna do with it?
what they do to Jake's ears on his fucking phone, his car journeys, probably prank call him and yeah. So we went to a gig in Bristol, and our mate Jake drove, and halfway there he got a phone call from some unknown number, and they just they kept playing No Scrubs by TLC over the phone, innit? And then they'd hang
Which
up.
ironically, me and you were technically the scrubs in that
we
car.
were, yeah. But they kept calling back, and then he said, "Oh, they've never spoken to me or said anything." So me and you started speaking to the person on the phone. Then they started speaking back in like a jigsaw voice.
Yeah, what did they say though? I can't remember what they
Something
said.
about like that they were plotting to like ruin his life or something.
I wonder what he's done.
That's the first thing we asked him.
Jake's such a nice guy.
I don't. In his headshots though, he looks like he might have killed some people in the 70s. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And there's a few like kids that have been warned off him.
Oh yeah, 100%. 100%. His address gets leaked online, and people go and stand outside and protest, and graffiti.
Do you remember back in the day, the paedophile girl, likes nights in. Does she exist?
Yeah, the more you were talking about it, the more I thought, I'm in danger. Like,
How far would you go? All right. Everything I just said.
Yeah.
She's in Australia.
Okay. I do like Aussies though. I've never been to Australia either, so I could lie to myself and say I'm just going on holiday.
Yeah, you're not going to go for 1 day or 3 minutes like you're going to give her, but
Blame it on the jet lag.
sounds like I've already sold you. You're going.
Nah, I don't want to move more than an hour door to door, if I can avoid
Do you know
it.
everything I just said is too good, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's a red flag.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, genuinely.
That's a red
alright,
flag.
Whenever I see, and this
Too many green flags equals red flag.
It's true though, isn't it? Whenever I see any couple where one of them is way more attractive than the other one, I look at the attractive one and I'm like, what's wrong with you then? You know what I mean? Like, what's wrong with you?
Is that what you think? I usually walk past and go, he's got a massive dick.
Nah, I just sit there and think,
or money. That's all. He's got money or a massive cock.
yeah, all right. If there's a big age difference as well, then money, I'll assume. But if it's just similar age, whatever, I'm just like, what's wrong with you then?
Yeah.
Like, what's the issue that's stopping your 10 out of 10? What's stopping you from getting with another 10 out of 10? And people can be like, oh, I'm a personality person, but like, come on, we've seen people both ways. You know what I mean? I've seen geezers walking down the street and been like, but you can get anyone. You know what I mean? And vice versa.
Yeah. Every time I leave my car,
yeah,
I could.
Yeah, when I saw you trying to repair your car key because you'd fucking trod on it earlier, yeah, I was thinking this man could get anyone he wants.
Well, listen, when you drop your bus pass, you just have to pick it up, don't you?
I ain't even got a oyster, bro.
So you going to Australia or not?
Nah, it's long.
You're
innit?
not?
Nah, it's just far.
Nah, fuck that. I'd go.
Yeah, I know you would.
I'd be tactical about it as well.
Okay, how would you?
Yeah, I'm stopping in Bangkok. Yeah.
What you doing there?
Little pre-beat.
Okay. Okay.
Little pre-beat, yeah. Little.
Bangkok's grim, man.
I've never been.
Yeah, it's fun for like a couple of nights, and then you just want to get out of there because people are looking for you for money.
What, to rob you?
Nah.
Oh, you mean like the...
You just are.
Can you still say ladyboys? Is that a thing?
That's
their official
over
title.
there, yeah.
It's
Over there you can.
Oh, you can't say it here?
I asked the woman if she was a ladyboy in Thailand, and she said no, but thank you. She took it as a compliment because of how much work ladyboys get done to look how they look.
Yeah.
She was like, no, but thank you.
Deceiving, aren't they?
Oh man, when I was out there, like they're stunning. You know what I mean? Like, but you can tell from the fact that like they got size 12 feet and fucking massive hands.
Chokers.
Yeah, like all built like Dennis Rodman, but facially stunning.
But Asians are
quite petite.
Yeah, generally quite small, right? So
I got a picture of a ladyboy when I was on some dinner cruise in Bangkok, and they're taller than me.
Is that because of the heels? Do you reckon?
Probably helps, yeah. But there's a lot of birds that wear heels over here that aren't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's you can call them that, yeah. As far as I'm aware. Also, this feels obvious once you told it, but I met this person who was pre-op trans. So
in Thailand?
Nah, in Clapham.
All right.
Ages ago. She was telling me that she was getting ready to go over to Thailand to get surgery done.
Have you seen the surgery?
Mate, she was telling me all about it, and I was like, because I said to her, why would you go all the way to Thailand? And she was like, they've been doing this for fucking way longer than we have because of like all the ladyboy stuff and stuff like that. I ain't seen this. Nah, well, I mean, I know what happens, yeah.
You ain't seen it though.
No, I don't go looking for it. No, I don't need to. Innit? I've done the research.
I tell you what, it is not good viewing.
I'm not surprised. What, watching a penis get cut in half and then folded in on itself isn't good
So
viewing?
I watched like a CGI version of it, and it's crazy.
I've seen the CGI.
Really smart. Yeah. Oh, you've seen that? Yeah.
I thought you meant about actually watched.
No.
surgery.
Why would I watch that? Why,
Well,
no.
You watch a lot of mad shit, but I thought even
I
for
don't.
you that was a
I don't.
a bit
I
of
don't
a
watch mad shit.
I think the most impressive one is.
Do you know? I've got another conspiracy theory though.
Okay, but have you seen the reverse surgery to grow the penis?
What? So people that get cut and they're like, "Nah, I want to go back."
Nah. Like if you're a woman transitioning to a man, your penis is essentially just what becomes your penis was essentially just your clitoris, basically.
Yeah, whatever
they
the
work
sensitive
around
bit
that.
of your penis is folded. That's what I
Yeah.
mean. The CGI is
It's
mad.
crazy.
That blew my brain. That is so smart.
Also, I don't know if my mate was fucking with me or not, but he was telling me that he is part of that community, by the way. So I'm guessing I had reason to believe him. It wasn't just one of the lads down the pub who was like, I've got some insider knowledge. Like this
Right.
geezer. He said that with the like a penis that a trans person gets given, because of the surgery and stuff, the blood flow is not going to be as like ideal.
Oh, so they take wood pills.
Nah, they don't take wood, but they probably could take wood pills. But also, there's like a button inside one of the fake testicles that you press, and it gets erect, and it stays erect until you press the button again. And I was like, I want one of them.
What?
Yeah, mate, I was blown
But I bet
away.
there's no feeling in it though.
There's less, but there is still some.
Do they
Apparently.
still?
Don't know. Didn't ask. I'll go back to him.
How was that not a question you asked?
I don't know. It was a lot of information
Because
for me to
otherwise
take
it's
in
just
at
a
the time.
strap on with a button, isn't it?
And you're just edging yourself constantly.
Duh.
There's I can't remember his name.
Also, wood pills is such a great name.
Yeah, Wood Pills is a good name. Yeah, but I can't remember his name. I don't know if you would.
Wood.
Trans guy that did stand up for a little while, but I've not seen him lately. And he had a whole joke about if you were gonna transition from a woman to a man, why would you not just ask to have the biggest dick in the world?
Yeah.
Because they'll build it for you. Like, even though, have you seen the guy who's got the biggest dick in the world? It was on like This Morning. And
Yeah, he
my
can't
man's
walk, yeah.
It's like, yeah. But they were like, why would you not just be like, I want the biggest dick in the world?
Yeah, but he can't even get hard.
Nah, like
But he's gonna have the button, isn't he?
yeah, I think
No one's gonna fuck you with the biggest dick in the world.
You don't need he doesn't need a button. He needs a fucking, like a pad that you
Yeah.
fucking pump up your car tire with.
Airbed life.
What's your latest conspiracy theory then? Because you looked excited to tell me about it.
2-pack. Yeah. See the photo of him in the car with Suge
Yeah.
is staged.
Okay.
So apparently there was no gunshots.
What, on the night he died?
Yeah, no witnesses heard gunshots. But Google the picture
Of the car?
of the 2-pack in the car with Suge Knight and zoom in. There's no keys in the ignition.
Okay. Was Suge Knight supposedly driving the night 2-pack got killed?
Yeah,
Is that okay? I definitely knew that.
yeah.
Okay. You do realise that they could have just been getting a picture before they left.
No, that's at the traffic lights.
Oh, is it? Is that where that picture's from?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Okay.
Don't put holes in my story.
So what are you saying then?
That's all staged.
And 2-pack's not dead.
Well, I knew that already.
Yeah.
Do you think he's dead?
Yeah.
Do you? Legit? Do you think MJ's dead?
What, Michael Jackson?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? Nah, come on, be real.
Where do you think Michael Jackson is?
He's Dave.
What?
Dave is Michael Jackson.
Who the fuck is Dave?
Google Dave right now.
Okay. So what's the logic behind them not being dead? Like, what are they doing?
Because they were going to get killed.
Okay. Why was Michael Jackson going to get killed? I can understand why 2-pack was going to get killed, but why was Michael Jackson going to get killed?
Because Michael Jackson said that on his 50 nights in London, he was going to expose the secrets.
Who the fuck is this Dave?
Dave is Michael Jackson.
Nah.
Listen, Michael Jackson walks out of that ambulance in the hospital.
But apparently Dave's dead now, 2018.
No, he's not dead, bro. He came back. He was gone. He disappeared and he came back after Michael Jackson died.
He appeared on Larry King Live on the day of Michael Jackson's funeral.
Yeah, because Michael Jackson. He's a burn victim as a kid. So he might be dead,
He is dead now.
He's not dead, bro.
He says he's dead, bro.
He's not dead.
He died in 2018.
Bro, Dave's not dead.
So so Michael Jackson died and became Dave. So who's Dave now?
Who's Dave now?
Yeah. Who have they reinvented him as? You reckon Jamie Foxx got cloned as well?
I ain't really done too much research into that. But
I like Jamie Foxx.
What did he apparently do wrong?
Nothing. That's the thing.
How mad is it that Thingamajig got so many years for shooting?
Tory Lanez.
Yeah.
10 years, didn't they?
Mad, innit?
Yeah, but I don't know. Weren't the whole he got more because he said he weren't guilty. Like in America, you get more. You get longer
So
if you
did he
go
shoot
to
her?
trial. He's still claiming he didn't. He apologised in court when he got sentenced, but he said afterwards he was only apologising for all the hate that it caused her over the last few years. But he still said, I didn't shoot her.
Where did he catch her?
On the foot, apparently.
Got 10 years of catching her in the foot.
But it said the bullet missed all the bones and ligaments in her foot. Just had to be pulled out. But did you not hear the evidence that 100% sent him down?
No, what was it? I didn't really follow it, but I just thought it was mad that Tory Lanez is in prison for 10 years.
So it was like at the start of the year, he's there like, yeah, not guilty, didn't do it. All these other rappers are making songs calling Megan Thee Stallion a liar. 50 Cent's coming out being like, nah, he didn't do that. Like, this is just women fucking doing this and that. And then this evidence comes out where like the day after, he rings Megan's best friend. And he's like on the phone being like, man, I'm so sorry for what happened last night. Like, I didn't mean for any of that to happen. I didn't mean to hurt her. Tell her I'm really sorry. She's not answering my calls. And he's already on the phone trying to be like, how much money does she want? Basically. And they got the phone call. And even 50 came out the day after online and was like, yeah, my bad. Like, he's going to jail. 100%.
Okay.
Yeah, it's mad, isn't it?
Yeah.
10 years, though. What? He'll get out in 6, probably.
And he's probably in pretty prison, isn't he?
Yeah. Yeah,
Living
he'll be doing all right in prison as well because people will like him. Like, I wonder if R. Kelly's doing well in prison because everyone's like, you're R. Kelly, made bangers. I don't think he made enough of a catalogue of bangers to survive being a bit of a nonce.
I think they just force him to sing and stuff.
Yeah, what, like that video of when Bieber's car breaks down in the hood, and they make him sing fucking Baby. Have you not seen it?
No.
His car breaks down in the hood.
Right.
There's just the video.
Can I pull that up? Would that be somewhere?
Yeah, it's on YouTube, man. It's fucking hilarious. They make him do push-ups and everything while he's
Shut
waiting
up.
for his car to get picked up. This is me and you when we break down in LA.
We ain't breaking down.
Oh, fingers crossed.
Who's driving back from the hotel? Me, the airport.
Me, I guess.
Why you?
'Cause I've seen you drive.
Are you mad?
Do you want to drive then? You were the one who said you didn't want to.
I don't mind. I'm a good driver.
We've got 3 weeks of this.
Oh, I see the press ups. Poor guy.
Yeah, that's R. Kelly in prison now. Singing his gospel music in church.
Oh man. Yeah, so we are off to New York for 3 weeks, America for 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So, in fact, when you're watching this, yeah, we'll still be here.
yeah, we will still be here, sadly.
Yeah, but we'll be gone very soon after that. So 3 weeks in the States. What are you expecting? Are you expecting? Packing is a ball ache, innit? I fucking hate it.
Yeah, I can't be asked to pack.
It makes me nervous. I get nervous when I pack.
Yeah, but you can just buy it. I think the older you get, the more inclined I am to be like, whatever I forgot, I can just buy when I'm over there. When I first used to go on like lads' holidays, and obviously you'd get your spending money, get all your cash, whatever. You were like, this has got to last me while I'm out there. Whereas now I'm just like, I'll just fucking, if I forget something, I'll buy it.
I just used to always withdraw when I was out there.
Is it?
Yeah.
I never did. I just used to take cash out.
I mean, I mainly took cash out, and then I'd withdraw once I've spunked it all in 3 nights.
It used to be expensive though back in the day. I take money out and that. But what am I expecting from America? I'm expecting like more interesting homeless people. Like, whenever I look at videos in New York, it's always like a crackhead on a bike balancing a fridge on his shoulder. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I'd be disappointed if I didn't see that. I feel like ours have kind of. Have you noticed there's more crackheads about it lately?
In London?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a go at one yesterday.
Hmm.
In a nice way.
What, told him to turn his life around?
No, he like knocked on my car window and asked me for £1. I said, I got no change.
Mm.
Then...
You should have been like Malcolm X. Probably should have been like, I got no change, but I got change for your mind, brother. Pulled him into the car. Pulled him into the car. Rehab facility. You could have saved that, man.
Then I went into the newsagent, and he followed me. Like he was gone when I went into the news, but he came into the newsagent and asked me for £1. Again, I was like, bro, you just spoke to me 2 minutes ago. He goes, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. Then I come out of the newsagent. He's gone again. Crackheads disappear quick.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm in the chicken shop, and he's in the chicken shop. He's like, have you got £1? I was like, bro, this the 3rd time, man. I ain't got £1. And he's like, oh, sorry, man, I'm just asking everyone. I was like, but you asked me 3 times. He's like, no, I didn't. No, first time. I was like, oh. And then he just spudded me and left.
You stand out as well. Next to the average man, I think.
Yeah.
The big hair and the big beard. So it's not like you can claim.
I've got fucking NASA written across my chest.
That is true.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is true.
So
it's pronounced Nasir. You fucking racist. There used to be a guy, and I called him out the once back in Birmingham. He always had the same really elaborate story for why he wanted money, and I'd always catch him on my route back to my car, and it was always the same. He'd always be like, you know, when they're proper specific, they're like, oh, brother, I just need £3.62, because then what I do, is I can get the bus ticket to get down to this place, and that place, that's where I've left my car. I'll go pick my car up, and I'm like, you ain't got a car, man. Like, why you gotta lie to me, man? But it was his whole elaborate story for exact amounts of money and whatever. And their logic is exact and small, I think, and then people just won't argue with it. They'll be like, here's a £5 or whatever. But I just called him out on it. Then once he came up to me, and I just went, before he'd even said anything, I went, what, you need like £2 something to get the bus to go and pick your car up from somewhere? And he just went, yeah, you got me, man. All right, cool, see you later.
They're
and just
really,
walked off.
They're good at what they do. They know what they're doing. Like, you know the shaky man? You know what I'm talking about? You know, you get to roundabouts. You don't drive. So
yeah. What, the shaking his cup?
No, they fake. They basically do the Indian version of it, which is like, you know, where they cut off your arm to get sympathy.
Yeah.
But they pretend to be disabled or pretend to have one leg and it's just folded within their trousers or whatever, which is going to be horrible in the long term for them. But there's one guy at the bottom, like the big roundabout at the bottom of my road, who shakes. And then I went into the car dealership, which is next to it. And
just a stunt on him a bit? You pulled up in your car and went, I'm just gonna go look at more cars that I could buy, just to rub it in his face that you did.
That's when I was buying the car.
Okay.
Yeah. So I said, fucking the guy out there, he's faking, right? Like, because I see him limp with one leg sometimes, see him limp with the other. I think, maybe he's got something chronic and it goes from leg to leg or whatever. And the guy in the dealership was like, yeah, of course, they get picked up and they walk normally into the car, like. So it's like, and they're sick. They're like salespeople. They're so good at what they do. Obviously, there's people with hardship, and you can tell the hardship. But the ones that spin me a story, I love have you got £1? I need £1. I'm not going to tell you what it's for. Just give me £1. The ones that be like, listen, me and my missus, we got kicked out the yard. She just had her baby. They are the con artists. And bro, I left Angel the other day, and there's always someone outside the Tesco. Walking into the Tesco, I said, do you want anything? He goes, maybe a Stella. I was like, love that. Tell me exactly what you want. And they were on offer, so I got him 3. He was with a bird as well, so she got 1 and he got 2.
Happy days, isn't
it? Well, I don't know who got the 3rd. I put it in between them.
Them people piss me off though. The ones who were like, I'm not giving them money because they'll just spend it on booze or drugs. So would I if I was homeless. If I was genuinely homeless.
Bro, the booze warms you up.
Yeah.
And also in winter, they will piss themselves because it warms you up.
Yeah, bit bleak. Do that when you go surfing. With the homeless people though, I think I gave a geezer 20 quid the once just because he didn't bother me.
Yeah.
Like I'd just seen him before. I think I was a bit pissed up and I was just like, no, fuck it, I ain't gonna do anything with it. But it was when I saw him the next day and he asked for it again, and I was like, come on now.
Yeah.
Come on, 20 quid's not a daily payment at this point, bruv. Come on, I'm not sponsored here.
If I was like double parked, and there was a guy there, I'd be like, I'll give you a tenner, make sure I don't get a ticket. And I just
so you put him to work.
I just let him look after the car for a tenner. It's not gonna take him ages to make that.
My friend said to me when we were in LA as well.
I said, just jump on the traffic warden if you have to. Floor him, bro. I'll give you £10 before I give them 60. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Jump on him, fucking whatever you need to. Lips him. I don't give a fuck. He's gonna run if you come towards him. So just fucking scare him off.
What are you doing then if you haven't got to travel to Australia for this one? You can tell she's a 10 out of 10, but obviously diamond in the rough, ain't it? Because she's fallen on hard times and she's homeless now on the street. But you can tell if she has, a good bath and a meal and whatever, that she'd be all right. You know what I mean? Would you like nurse her back to health like a bird with a broken wing?
So she's a 10-10. Like she's got
could be.
No, but she's
obviously not right now while she's a bit down and out. Like, but
how'd she get down and out?
She lost her job.
Downhill from there. Let's just leave it there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so she lost her job. Where's her family?
They don't speak to her anymore.
Why is she a 10-10 then? It's a red flag.
She don't speak to them anymore because she found out they're all racist. So she can't go back to her family.
Who are they racist against?
Everyone.
Okay.
Everyone. Proper Brexit Britain family.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't know who they're mad at. They just know it's not their fault.
And I'm not here. No, I wouldn't. I would.
What, because you're scared of the racist family?
No, fuck them. I just feel like if I was... It all depends on how the interaction grows, you see? If I take her in and mend her, but she's vulnerable at that point, you get me? So if I'm taking her in, I could be taking advantage of being like, see what I did for you, suck it. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
so,
I mean, only if you play it that way specifically, but yeah.
Yeah, but then either way, there's a power dynamic there.
Is there not a power dynamic in most relationships, though?
No.
Yeah,
like this one.
Yeah, but not...
I'm the power.
Yeah? Oh, yeah. You don't even want to drive in America, bro. You're sure?
I'm
or is
not
that because
sure.
you want me to be your chauffeur to keep the dynamic? Is that what it is?
Would you do it if I said, listen, bro, gonna link this girl and I'd said I got a driver because I'm a big deal?
Yeah, of course I'd do it. I think it'd be fucking funny.
I
think it'd be jokes. If you said I told her I've got a driver, I'd go cop one of the fucking hats, bro. I'd open the door for her and everything. I'd 100%. I think it'd be funny.
You'd crumble at my bars, bro.
Nah, I'm the best wingman any of my mates have ever had. Because I'll run with anything. If I hear them spinning the maddest yarn, I'll just pick it up on the fly and just be like, yeah. I'll just add little details in, strengthen the story. I don't give a shit.
Fair play.
Yeah, man.
All right, we'll see.
You be in the back of the car. You can be slating me if you want. You know what I mean? Make it out like I'm some lowly fucking employee. When you were just like, yeah, I had the white one because I thought, fuck it, it's about time. Should we try it?
Yeah,
let's
we can
try
run
it one
with
of the nights that we're in LA.
What I'll do is I'll migrate on Hinge tonight, and then put some legwork in.
I'll have to create a character. You can't say you flew your driver out with you. So
why not?
Nah, I'll have to be like.
I just sold out the O2 according to her, bro.
Nah, I'll have to be some guy that you just picked up from one of your contacts. So I'll be opening the door and I'll be like, "Oh, hello there, sir. Thank you for the opportunity, sir."
You can't make me laugh. That's fine.
Whenever I look in my rearview mirror and make a maneuver, you're like, don't you fucking look at her. Don't even look at
her. I think we should do that thing. You know those videos you always see where they're like trying to get a girl's number and then the Lambo.
Oh yeah.
I think we should do it with our Jeep.
With the Jeep. It's like, oh, you're lost, and then we're getting the Jeep Renegade with Enterprise plates on the back.
I got a driver though. I got a driver. Is it worth it? Do you know what? If you got a shit car and a driver, is that worth it? Like, if you offset the cost of the car and got a shit driver.
I used to know a guy who was from Birmingham, and then he played for Cardiff when they first got promoted to the Prem, and he just employed his cousin as his driver because he didn't want to move to Cardiff, but he was getting drove around in like a bog standard, just like BMW saloon.
Yeah, it's because he wants to lick her up, innit?
He was just like, I can't be asked to move to Cardiff, so you just drive, and then he just sleep.
You're driving me because I want to lick her up.
Yeah, no, I figured, yeah. You do whatever you like, sir.
I'll just watch her over here, sir.
Nah, because it'll reach a point where she's going to think she's had a hidden camera.
Yeah, exactly that. Or like, we're fucking trapping her.
You're trying to move to her and I'm like, it's in the front. You know, like, fucking, my mum is thinking like so wholesome with this trip.
Your mum?
Yeah, like we've literally been like, right, we'll land in New York, dump our bags, we'll just go find a bar near us, just get fucked up first night. And then my mum was like, oh, when you're in New York, if you go to Grand Central Station and Raj stands in one corner and you stand in the other, you can whisper to each other and you hear each other because of the architecture. I was like, I don't give a fuck, mum. Weed's legal out there, man.
I can't just say it to you.
I'm doing edibles every day.
Nah.
I wouldn't know what to say. I'd get in the corner and be like, what do you want me to talk about?
Hey, we should do that. This is fucking good.
Yeah, to be fair,
is that legit?
When I put the phone down afterwards, I was like, I do kind of want to see if it works. No, to be fair. Yeah, man.
That's so funny. That is so because of the architecture. That's mad.
Yeah.
Who the fuck discovered that?
Probably the guy who built it.
Some
architect.
Nah, that's an accident. He didn't mean that.
That's not an accident.
Is it a hole? Is it a hole in the wall?
Nah, it's in the corners, and I think I don't know, bro. But it's
bruv, that was
a
cleaner. There was a cleaner. He was cleaning the room. He was spitting out some racial slurs, and someone on the other side of the room was like, "Hey, there's only two of us in here."
Nah, mama turned around and decked the geezer behind him. He thought someone whispered it to him.
Why are you whispering that word in my ear?
Yeah, but also imagine if it's the acoustics. Imagine you whisper something mad, but it just comes out the whole room can hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you fucked it.
Yeah.
I don't really know what do you want to see most like while we're in New York?
I wanna bump into a wild Karen.
Okay.
Let's try and find one of them. What do I want to see? Everything, man. I just want to embrace I would do what I do here. I'll just do shit. It doesn't have to be fucking sights. I could do
just
shit.
cut about.
Yeah, just fucking just dart about. Do the obvious, obviously. Statue.
Times Square.
Yeah. Been there. It's fucking mad.
I reckon I'll last 10 minutes in Times Square. I don't like being around that many people.
Do you know? Oh, I fucking love it.
I hate going. I like people watching. If I can get like a spot sat
but then a
somewhere
bird
where I
shits
can
on
watch.
you and it's all a bit mad, isn't it?
Is that what happened to you?
No, a bird did try and fucking take my head off in Brooklyn once.
Okay.
And I just ducked in time.
Very impressive.
I wonder if there's still those guys that like sell watches out of briefcases. Have you seen that? Do you know what I'm talking about? Like back in the day.
Probably. They got them man in Brixton. They probably got them in New York, bro.
What? They got selling watches out of briefcases. They just walk around with briefcases. You want Rolex?
No, they just set a stall up next to the station, innit? And
oh no! When I was there, they used to roll with briefcases. And
well, like the guy from Recess who just had them inside.
Pretty
his
much,
jacket.
yeah. But they just used to pull open a briefcase with like. Back then, DVDs were big and all that. They just have all this shit in a briefcase. Different people had different things, and that's how they would show it. And they just run around with a briefcase.
I remember in my old job. When I was doing the corporate insurance, I was doing claims investigating for a bit. And I remember there was this one guy and we found out that like his business address was not a legitimate address. And it was like a whole like organised crime thing that had been going on. We basically insured this guy as a garage, and then he just made copies of the insurance certificate and sold them to people. So people were driving around with like fraudulent insurance, basically. So all these accidents are popping up all over the country, and they're all coming back to this one address in Birmingham. We looked it up; wasn't a real place. It was all a bit of a mess. Me and this geezer went out there to go and meet the guy. He was waiting outside this garage that was next door. And we were like, should we go in? And he was like, no, we don't need to go in for the meeting. We'll come and have our meeting out here. And he just had a meeting with us in the back of his transit van and tried selling us knockoff DVDs halfway through the meeting. Yeah, that man went to jail. But the fact that he thought he'd get away with it, and I don't know whether he thought he'd pivot halfway through, like he'd got us unsighted. And he was
but that's it. He found a market, bro. That was just...
good business.
Everyone he was selling to was probably desperate, come over to this country, needed a job as a cabbie or something. Boom, here you go, off you go. Smart. Probably made a killing. Back to that homeless girl who's a 10-10.
Oh yeah.
It would I'd have to decline, man. I think that's maybe I would point her in the right direction.
See if she comes back.
And leave. Like, not really, but be like, hey, keep in touch.
Like, if you love something, let it go, set it free,
And then let it fly back.
Yeah, that's pretty smart, actually.
Yeah. She's going to find someone else, isn't she?
Yeah, probably a pimp.
No. I'll be like, here's the rehab. See, what would you do? Would you pay for it all and get her on her feet?
Nah, same reason as you. My concern would be that you do that, and then they're like, you've saved my life, and it becomes too intense. Knowing me, I think that'd be the issue. I think it'd be, I'll get her back on her feet, and I'll be like, this is great. And then the second it gets too intense, I'd be like, okay, I don't want this anymore.
Oh.
Yeah. I'd be like,
but that's not because she's been on the street, is it?
Nah, no. It's like, oh, you have got your life together, and
yeah, but she's a 10-10. Like, 10-10 is not based on looks, by the way. I'm not saying she's a 10-10 throughout. She's come out of rehab. All right, let's say she's not a user. She's just on hard times, right? She's back on her feet. She's got a sick job. She's got everything in order. Ducks in a row.
That's when she'll realise she doesn't need me anymore.
Because you was the one that saved her life.
Yeah, but I ain't got my life fully in order and all that shit. Have you?
Yeah.
Nah.
What?
Not in some ways.
Like what?
You ain't got a bed frame. You sleep on the floor the same as her, bro.
My dad said leave your, like, I lock my room, right? He said, just leave it open when I'm gone. I said, yeah, though, I'm gonna put a mattress up and stuff. Create a bit of space in the room.
What, like it's one of them beds that comes out the wall?
Yeah. Yeah, all right, I ain't got a bed frame, but doesn't mean my shit's not in order.
It means you have the same sleeping arrangements as this woman. That's my point.
That's why she's going to stay with me. She don't want to go back to that life.
She could find a mattress on the street and put it on the floor and sleep on it, and she's sleeping the same as you.
Yeah, but she ain't got 4 bedrooms to choose from like I do.
What, you just wake up in the middle of the night and just move your mattress to another room?
The other room's got beds in them.
So why don't you sleep in one of them?
I like sleeping on the floor. It's a choice.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what bed are you sleeping in New York? Because there is an actual bed, a bed that they've put out in the living room, and a sofa bed. So you don't want the actual bed, I'm guessing. Cause that's going to be too much of a culture shock for you. Like,
but I'm going to take the actual bed and then still sleep on the floor. I'm just going to take the room, though.
Okay. All right. All right.
No, we'll flip for it when we get there.
Okay, now.
I don't think airbeds are really my friend.
I'll play with battleships for it.
Not battleships. Darts. Darts is more fair. Darts or pool is more fair.
We'll decide on the
You're
fight.
shit at hard pool, though.
Yeah, because I go outside.
What does that mean?
You're just fucking on these games all the time, trying to fucking rope women into fucking speaking to you. You can't just make conversation with them because your prompt on Hinge is, does pineapple belong on pizza? So instead,
Someone said to me, 2003 called. They want your pineapple opinion.
yeah, fair.
And I was like, well, I fucking went on her profile, worked out her age, found the year, and went, this year called and said, your mum wish she swallowed.
yeah, fucking hell, you were on fire that day. Yeah, fair enough.
I can read it out to you, actually. I've
Yeah,
still
please
got
do.
it.
Yeah.
Then she tried to have a conversation, and she had a Samsung, so I said, bye.
Oh,
You ain't got iMessage, you ain't got I.
Yeah, no, I don't enjoy any of that nonsense. Pineapple on pizza, or my favorite one that'd be on women's profiles all the time would be what is it?
How do you know my profile says that?
You've told me before.
Okay, that's all right then. I didn't want to think I was obvious like that.
It didn't surprise me when you told me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Nah, the worst one I always got was like women that'd be like, guarantee you can't out eat me. And I'm like, cool, you eat. Like that was a 2000s heroin chic thing where women didn't eat. Like you eat, cool. Like why do I care?
Do you look that deep into people's profiles?
I just don't want it to be boring. The same way they don't want ours to be boring. Bumble proved though, if we're honest, that like how hard it is for us. You know what I mean? We're expected to send the first message, and it's got to be, you know, women will be in their profile being like, oh, it better stand out. Your message better stand out.
Yeah, yeah.
And then you go on Bumble, and it's the driest fucking opener you've ever seen in your life over and over again. And they just send you a
Well,
GIF.
if I get a like someone's liked me first, and it matches, I won't send the first message. I'm like, no, you like me before I liked you. So.
Oh yeah, that's fair. If you're responding to them like you with like, yeah, I agree.
100%.
Yes, you may proceed. Is basically what you're doing.
Yeah,
the smart thing to do is send a message with your like.
Yeah, I like that, but I ain't got time for all that. You got to make all these fucking conversation. I just like pictures. I don't even like comments.
Yeah.
I don't think the comments are that interesting. Like, I'll read a few out to you.
Yeah,
Fuck it.
Come on, let's hear a few prompts that you're working with here.
You should not go out with me if you are used to shouting and screaming to get your way, manipulative behaviour, including gaslighting and ghosting, and or only want fun sex.
Tell me you've been hurt before without telling me, bro. Fucking hell. That's a bit intense, isn't it? You should not go out with me if you're going to be a piece of shit and gaslight me, actually, and if you raise your voice, I'm not interested. Why does that need to be upfront in the first instance? Anyone who is going to gaslight her wasn't planning on doing it in the opening message on Hinge, you know what I mean? He was going to build trust first and then...
Also, if you read that and be like, oh, manipulative behaviour, if you're manipulative, you'd manipulate this.
That's a challenge.
Yeah.
100%.
Fucking hell. Right, so let's... Next one. All right. My mantra is live and let live.
Nah, get rid.
I want someone who can make me laugh. That's the most basic thing I see on these profiles. Together we could travel the world. Very cliche.
Very basic.
Very basic. But she's cute, so let's...
So she's got the benefit of the doubt there.
A
lot of pressure, though. Do you not get the whole
together
thing?
We could travel the world.
But did you not get the one... Do you not get it a lot where people are like, oh, so you're a comedian then? Oh, make me laugh.
Oh, yeah, all the time.
I'm usually the funny one, and you're like, well, okay.
Yeah, I get it all the time. Yeah. I tell them to pay me.
Yeah, I usually do that.
Okay. Another travel the world. Dating me is like the perfect night's sleep.
Huh?
The perfect night's sleep. Elusive, forever hankered for.
Okay.
Just writing backwards. Weirdly, I'm attracted to. See, this is more interesting. Sharp canines, sparkling eyes, widow peaks, accents, pronounced eyebrows, chest hair, unnaturally loud laughs, beautiful hands, resting confused face, being intentional, clear and kind, chivalry and gentleman.
So Robert Pattinson in Twilight, basically. She wants to fuck a vampire.
Yep.
Okay. Does she look the type as well?
Nah.
Nah.
No.
Okay. I quite like this. I'm intrigued as to all these dog shit profiles.
It's not that they're dog shit, and you know what? I'll be honest. I don't think we read them too much, man. I just look at the first picture and go, yeah, no.
Yeah, no.
And if it's I'll scroll down and just look at the other pictures.
Okay.
But it's all all the profiles are the same.
Yeah, of course.
We'll get along if you've got good chat, banter, make me laugh, and have positive energy, good vibes. I like a man who's witty and charismatic like me.
I don't like.
And if you know about the 11-11.
I don't like that. There's an entire paragraph there for starters. That feels quite intense. Like, keep it brief. Also, don't like people who use the word banter unironically.
Bants.
I find that quite upsetting.
Just so you know, I'm swiping all of these right.
Oh no. Oh, got a bit of banter, babes.
That was an unnaturally loud laugh, wasn't it?
What's the next one? I'm invested.
This year,
now.
I'd really like to learn how to sail. That's cool. It's interesting.
Yeah, but she probably made this profile in 2018. Bro, she still ain't done it. What am I about to see? It's zoomed out, and I still don't need you to zoom in. I got good eyesight.
Okay, right.
Did you swipe right on that one as well?
Yeah. FYI, I wasn't showing her face. Oh, fuck, it was on camera.
The camera's not behind you, you dickhead.
It was a funny picture. It wasn't her face. We weren't laughing at her face.
No, we're laughing at your decision making.
Also, people that take pictures far away.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Or they're always in a group.
All my pictures are sideways, though.
Is it?
Yeah, I go a bit boss-eyed when I look at the camera forwards. One eye's like, what's going on over there? There's something going on over there. And the flash fucks it further. It's like, whoa, what was that? One eye's just over there, like.
Just wear sunglasses. I'm going to test this theory when we're on holiday. Get you some new profile pictures.
Oh, God.
Oh, well, we've been setting you up towards the end there. That's good work. I can't wait to see what you end up trawling through in fucking America, honestly.
Trawling through such a horrible word. This year, I really want to delete this app. It's also fucking fuck off.
Yeah.
Most irrational fear, walking down a hill.
How does she get anywhere? She's just fucking stranded. Fucking hell.
Ay, ay, ay. Most irrational fear, being chased by squirrels.
Huh?
This is what she said.
Are you scared of squirrels? Some of these people are weird.
I'll ask her. You're kind, caring, and can make me laugh. How about make me laugh?
Yeah, when do we get that?
When do we get to laugh?
Fucking hell. We have to carry everything on our back, don't we?
Oh, typical Sunday, a big brunch, sofa, blanket, and chill. She forgot the Netflix.
Oh, man. I think mine was, like, purposely antagonistic. Like, I think that's always the angle that I went for. Like, I'd just find the latest thing that pissed people off and just make my whole personality about that.
Have you got a profile still?
No.
You don't use these?
I fucking hate them, honestly.
Because too many notifications, isn't it? You fucking
it's
gallus.
exhausting. Nah, do you not just find it like just proper repetitive? People just make it just.
That's why I play games with him now, innit?
Yeah, but that's a good angle. But people just forcing the same dry conversation with you over and over again. When you realise pretty early on, like, nah, this ain't gonna fucking work. And
and it's always those formalities, isn't it? What you're looking for, what's your type?
Yep. Yeah. How do you even have the time? Like, you're never here.
Oh man, I don't really reply to a lot of people. I've got 56 outstanding messages.
Now who's the Gialis?
Well,
If you got it, you got it. You know them ones.
you drop your standards, anything will happen. What are you looking for? Anything.
well, this eye's looking at you, man, but this one's looking what else is out there.
Right. Is that us?
Probably.
Right. All right, we're going to see you in a little bit because we're gone.
In a few weeks.
So it's been fun. Catch up on old episodes if you ain't watched them. Like, follow, subscribe. Jason will be back when we get back. And DM me if you want to play games because I'm ready. I'm sick. Joe's shit. Don't message him.
Yeah, DM me if you want stimulating conversation.
Honestly, I've spoke to this guy and
Speak to me if you have trouble sleeping.
yeah, that's better. But yeah, like, follow, subscribe. We love you. See you on the other side.
Bye.
This has been the Word on the Streets. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.